This is a video about Yealink multiple speakers tracking feature. Part 1. Configuration. Go to Yealink Room Connect and click AV Hub card. Go to Device Settings. Enable multiple speakers tracking. The system needs to be rebooted for the feature to take effect. After the devices are successfully connected, click AV Hub card again. Go to Device Settings for subsequent configuration. Optional 1. Configure horizontal conference room. Recommended deployment. Installation height of each camera is between 1 meter and 2.5 meter. Select Layout Type 1. Adjust camera's preset position. Tips. One UVC camera can cover up to 3 participants. Do not place participants at the edge of the screen when adjusting the preset position. Optional 2. Configure vertical conference room. You need a tape measure to measure some data to complete the configuration of Layout Type 2. Recommended deployment and measurement data. Tips. Ensure that the actual deployment allows the camera to recognize the full face of each participant. First, length and width of meeting rooms. Second, installation height of each camera. Deployment height of cameras in the front of the meeting room are suggested to be 1.1 meter to 2.4 meter. Deployment height of cameras on both sides of the meeting room are suggested to be 1.9 meter to 2.4 meter. Third, distance from the cameras to the wall. Cameras in the front of the meeting room, width axis. The distance from the camera to the left wall. Cameras on both sides of the meeting room, length axis. The distance from the camera to the front wall of the meeting room. Do not deploy cameras at the corners. The center of the camera head is the measurement point, and the error of measurement should be less than 20 cm. Select Layout Type 2. Take a conference room with 3 cameras as an example configuration. Enter the measured length and width of the conference room. Recommended width is 400 cm or more. Click Confirm. Read the text and click I know. Drag the corresponding point to determine the position of the camera in the conference room. The exact position information of each camera can be set in the next steps. Click the arrow on the corresponding point label to access camera settings. Click Modify to enter height and width axis, or length axis, of this camera. Click Confirm. Adjust camera's preset position. Tips. One UVC camera can cover up to 3 participants. Do not place participants at the edge of the screen when adjusting the preset position. Continue to adjust the position information and camera presets of each camera. Last step, select multiple speakers or single speaker from the speaker layout drop-down menu. Single speaker means only the last speaker is presented. Multiple speakers means present up to 4 speakers who spoke recently. Part 2. Demonstration.
Hello everyone, now we are going to demo the Yealink multi-speaker tracking feature for you.
This function could bring you the feeling of face-to-face meetings by showing the remote user the full of one person who has spoken recently.
At the very beginning, the system will randomly select 4 people in the meeting room to form the screen. And whenever someone who is not in the screen speaks, the screen will be replaced.
The principle of replacement is according to the first in first out queue logic, which ensures that the remote end sees the 4 people who have spoken most recently.
In the case of multiple people speaking alternatively, the Yealink solution can show the people speaking directly on the screen, without showing any other people who are not involved in the conversation.
The anti-shake mechanism of the camera allows the screen to remain stable during the multi-person discussion, avoiding the discomfort caused by switching frequently.
That's all of the demo. Thank you for your watching.